just moments before stepping onto the pitch. Barcelona in their familiar Blaugrana. And a few familiar faces, but a few new ones as well. Meanwhile, some very new ones in store for Osasuna as they have a desperate push towards survival. Don't be afraid to jump on with your thoughts. Hashtag Be in La Liga throughout the match, and we'll try and share those that we can. Phil Shane and Kevin Egan looking on, and Lionel Messi worked his magic. Hashtag Be in La Liga throughout the match, and we'll try and share those that we can.
It's the fact that it is not 100%.
Phil Shane and Kevin Egan looking on, and Lionel Messi worked his magic. Hashtag Be in La Liga throughout the match, and we'll try and share those that we can.
Barcelona should dominate.
It's happened many times for Barcelona, certainly this season, when they've had big performances. Just a few days later, they've fallen flat. The famous one, obviously, is the big win against Paris Saint-Germain by 6-1, and then losing their next game against Deportivo La Coruña. Just one loss, though, here at the Camp Nou in La Liga play this season. That came much earlier on against Alaves, another side like Osasuna that were promoted.
Good look at the table right now as the two presidents at midfield. Barcelona actually on top with the head-to-head in their direction. A victory and a draw, but still the game in hand for Real Madrid. Can't assume the points, but it is an opportunity. Marc-Andre ter Stegen, stellar performance against the Merengues. It's a back three today. Mascherano on the right, Digne on the left. And almost a Bielsa-like 3-3-3-1 if you're going to get in that position. Or the 3-3-1-3 with Messi pulling the strings. Up front, Paco Alcácer will slide into the middle with Suarez and Arda Turan around. This is an interesting lineup, and it's a roll of the dice from Luis Enrique.
It really is. 5 changes from the team that beat Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu less than 72 hours ago. But the one man that was kicked all afternoon in that game is Leo Messi, the hero on the day, and he is one that Luis Enrique is being rested by Real Madrid. Not the case for Messi. As we see the experienced Sirigu in goal for Osasuna, a side that, like you rightly said, Phil, need a miracle in order to stay in La Liga this season. They need to get something today. If it's curtains, and Osasuna going to get relegated.
By the way, you saw that blank. John Steven Mondragon, the 22-year-old. A lot of defensive responsibilities stolen away. Up steps Piqué, and now a chance for Osasuna on the break. Out wide with Mascherano there in perfect position. We were kind of wondering before, Kevin, where would Suarez go, where would Turan go, and it is, again, a gamble from Luis Enrique. Has to have Kenny Rogers as his ringtone. Near side, Gomes. And for all the good that he did off the bench against Real Madrid, that one just slips away.
Well, it's certainly not a system that I think we'd see against stronger La Liga opposition, because Arda Turan, in the position he's in with 3 at the back, is going to have to defend if Osasuna can keep a hold of the ball.
That's a big if.
Big if. Lowest percentage all season long in La Liga. And now, it's arguably their toughest opponent at the toughest venue.
Ball trickles away. The one advantage that Barcelona has behind Arda Turan is Lucas Digne, but the Frenchman a lot more central responsibilities here today. And our players to watch brought to you by the new Just for Men Control GX, the first shampoo that gradually reduces gray. Sergio Leone and Lionel Messi trying to cause a little gray in the goalkeepers into the middle. Chance for Messi. Needed stitches in his lip after taking that elbow from Marcelo. But then he was the one drawing blood before it was all over. Mascherano, well weighted. Turan can't quite get there, and it carries out for the goal kick.
Brilliant idea, though. Great ball from Mascherano. And I don't think that Turan judged the flight of that ball well at all. He seemed to cut inside rather than checking his run.
Salvatore Sirigu, man out of Palermo, went to PSG, but constant battle for a starting position. So they sent him to Sevilla, and he faced similar. Now finally a chance to grab the #1 spot in between the pipes. And I guess if he wanted work, this is the place. They've given up more shots on goal than anyone in La Liga. And I don't think he particularly minds. Ter Stegen across the face of goal will clear. Sirigu still holding out hope for a World Cup spot on that Azzurri roster, and you're not going to get that from the bench. Off to the near side. Juan Fuentes rolling it back. Fausto, and then all the way back. before it finds Messi on that back line. Rakitic does a good job battling in the nets. Denis Suarez chips it to the top of the 18. Almost a five-man midfield in front.
At some stage, and they're being patient. It's early on in the game, only 8 minutes gone, and I think they'll be patient and they'll